Coming up on Double Take Sports Talk, we will update you with headlines and news, matchups to start off the week in the NBA. That is next. All right, this is it. Double Take Sports Talk with the Watch Brothers. Thank you for tuning in. Darrell, on the opposite side, say hello to dinner with everybody.
Hello, welcome to the show. We're here.
We're here. All right, man. You doing good, man? How you feeling?
Doing good, man.
Okay, man. We got some things that we need to cover here this week in the NBA. Man, you ready to rock this one?
Let's do it.
All right, man. Let's do it.
All right. Final score stats. Darren, it's your floor, man.
Okay. Hopefully everybody's enjoying their morning. There are 2 nights worth of games to go over. We will start with the final scores and key stats for Friday, March 24th, 2017. There was a total of 10 games. Excuse me. We will start with the Brooklyn Nets and the Washington Wizards. The Wizards wins this game 129-108. The Wizards sweep the season series 4-0. The Cleveland Cavaliers and the Charlotte Hornets. Cavaliers wins this game 112-105. LeBron James, 32 points, 9 rebounds, and 11 assists. The Detroit Pistons, Orlando Magic. The Magic wins this game 115-87. All 5 Magic starters scored 14-plus points in their win. The Denver Nuggets, Indiana Pacers. Denver wins this game 125-117. Nikola Jokic, 30 points, 17 rebounds, 5 assists. We'll talk more about this game in a minute. The Phoenix Suns, Boston Celtics. Boston wins this game 130-120. Devin Booker scores 70 points on 21 of 40 shooting. The Philadelphia 76ers, Chicago Bulls. Philly wins this game 117-107. Dario Saric, 32 points, 10 rebounds. Atlanta Hawks, Milwaukee Bucks. Bucks wins this game in a close one, 100-97. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 34 points, 13 rebounds. New Orleans Pelicans, Houston Rockets. Rockets wins this game 117-107. James Harden, 38 points, 17 assists. The Minnesota Timberwolves, the Los Angeles Lakers. Lakers wins this game 130-119. The Lakers erased an 8-point deficit to force overtime. And in the last game of the night, we go down to California where the Golden State Warriors faced off against the Sacramento Kings. The Warriors wins this game 114-100. The Warriors registered assists on 37 of 44 field goals. And now we will go to last night's game, Saturday, March 25th, 2017. There was a total of just 5 games. We will start with the Utah Jazz and the Los Angeles Clippers. The Clippers wins this game 108-95. The Washington Wizards, Cleveland Cavaliers. The Wizards wins this game 127-115. The Washington Wizards scored 71 points in the first half. The Toronto Raptors, Dallas Mavericks. Raptors wins this game 94-86. The Toronto Raptors clinched a playoff spot. The New York Knicks, San Antonio Spurs. The Spurs wins this game 106-98. And in the last game of the night, the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Portland Trailblazers. The Portland Trailblazers wins this game 112-100. These are your final scores and key stats for March 24th and the 25th of 2017.
All right. Now that we done took a look at the final scores and stats, we're going to go ahead and go back to the Pacers and Nuggets game from the other night. Of course, I think, Darren, we did pick the Nuggets to win this game, right?
Oh, yes. Better pick them to win. You better have picked them to win.
All right. So since we picked the Nuggets to win, and they did win, we're going to take a look at some brief analysis real quick on see what they did to lose this game. Darren, go ahead and do that.
Very briefly, I just want to take a look at just a couple things. The first thing I want to take a note here of is this. I don't know if anybody can read this real well. I'm going to explain this very briefly what this means. This is the lead tracker. That's what this means. This is just pretty much a lead tracker. What this is to determine which team led at certain points in the quarter by points. Here's your quarter points right here. First, second, and third, fourth quarters. Okay. There's that. On the side here is by how many points by both teams. By both teams. Here you have 0 starting out, and on up would be the Denver Nuggets, on down would be the Pacers. Have you noticed this? See this? This is all Denver. Everything on here is Denver. Pacers did not lead this game at all. The Pacers did not lead this game. The Pacers did not lead. Let's see. Denver led as many. Let me get rid of this. Denver led as many as I want to say roughly, if it's my guess, 21, 22, I'll say 23. Yeah, I'll say 23. Yeah, I'll say 23. They led as many as 23 in this entire game. The Pacers did not lead none of those times. None of them.
Jesus Christ.
And here's why. And here's why. To correct, make sure. Yep, there it is. Denver led as many as 23. Pacers did not lead at all. Their longest run, Denver, was 12. It was only 2 times the game was tied, and Denver just ran with it. And looking at the by-quarter stats, well, I'm sorry, not the by-quarter stats, far more as of the quarter analysis. Golly, come on, help me out here. There we go. Denver won. Denver won. Denver won. Pacers won. They had a run of a comeback. They did real good in the fourth quarter. They had a run of a comeback, but then something happened. Let me show you what happened. Doggone it, I don't have it. But I'm just going to say this. I thought I had it on here and it don't have it. So this is what happened to seal the deal. Believe it or not, the three-pointers right here, Denver shot 25%. The main person that I said needed to be shut down with a dagger in their hearts by hitting that go-ahead bucket to really seal the deal in their win. Nikola Djokovic. Look at the Pacers. They shot very well. Very well. 50%, 54% for the three-point line. But here's my problem. They went to the line 43 times. Got 8 blocks. And they shot so poorly from the field, from the three-point line, that pretty much, in my personal opinion, Nikola Djokovic beat the Pacers himself. Now, everybody else scored. Everybody else had 24, I think 27, 20 points. Nikola Djokovic scored 30 in that game, as I said in the final score stats. 30 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists. The Pacers did not do good to maintain them at all under any circumstances. Under any circumstances, that they did not do what they had to do to seal the deal. God, they didn't do anything. See, Denver had more rebounds. They both had their fair share of offensive rebounds, but Denver had more rebounds. Why is that? I was going to sit here and say at first it was going to be because of their shooting, but then I looked at something else that I never actually sat down and realized the reason why that Denver had so many rebounds. Their 3 missed free throws helped that. Not to mentioning Denver getting second chance points. So that hurts. That hurts. And that's why the Pacers lost this game. I knew they would, and they did just that. They did just that.
For that reason alone.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And with that loss, they're officially at 500, 36-36.
They are now in the 7th seed.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I have.
Oh, don't you have something to say? Because I'm living on the script. I thought you had something to say, but that's all right.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, you put yourself on highlights and.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot about that. Thank you. I seen the script and I forgot that I wrote it, typed it, forgot about it. At this point now, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we would introduce our gameplay now. It is now officially on audio also. Due to the content of this, it would be very strongly suggested that this is being viewed by a mature audience because of the language that is on this gameplay. We hope you enjoy it. It is a very good, entertaining moment for me and Darrell and James to be able to go out here and just have a little fun on the 2K, my court, my park scenario or deal. Actually get to check out our sticks playing the game. We hope you enjoy it.
Oh. Okay, all right. Word. Ball movement. Yes, sir. Take it easy a little bit, yeah. Damn it. No, you good. You good. There you go. Yeah. Word. Take that any time of the day. Damn. I mean, nah, man, because they just. I hate we was talking about it earlier, James. Man, what they call it for defense? I forgot what they. No, not the badge. The what you call it? I forgot what they call it. Is it the lateral? The lateral, like when you quick feet? I forgot what you call it. Yeah, that's not the lateral quickness. Just jacked me up. Ah! Ah! Too early for that, man. Calm down. Stop that. Stop that. Uh-oh. Buckets all day. He's just lazy. Oh! Get up off me. Good defense. Yeah, that was good defense. Good defense. Word. Right on, dude. I should have picked him up. That was my bad. It's all good, though. It's all good. Lord have mercy. Stop that. Word. Ooh. Nah, you good, man. You good. Ah. Ah. No. Word. Word. Well, at least they're playing some good ball. I'll give it that. They're playing good ball. I'll give it that. Here we go. Nah, you good. You was open, man. Yeah, take that one. Stop that. Unfortunately, yeah. Stop this. Stop this. This is brutality. Word. Buckets. Ooh. That's what I was wondering. I'm like, you didn't have that. Yep. Buckets. All day. A shot. Ride or die, people. Ride or die. Word. Yeah, they better stop doing that. Because we don't give up. So they better stop. Oh! That was supposed to go in. Buckets all day. Ah! My bad, James. I seen you too late. Should be on them. 10 seconds on the board. 10 seconds. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Shut him up. Yep. About time.
Yeah, I mean, I understand you going for that, but
Right.
ain't nobody else here right there. You got that same drive you just said.
Yeah, that's what it looked like too. It looked just like LaMarcus Aldridge.
That was gameplay. I know that's a.
It's a very interesting scenario, Pimp. It's a very interesting scenario. We always run into some interesting cats. Just like the NBA in real life, we always have to make adjustments. It's not exactly the most easiest thing in the world to do, considering that I have to play out of my play style to be able to contain and help the team. I'm not very good at adjusting right at that moment, trying to go from the perimeter to rim protecting. Hopefully we can come up with a better gameplay when it comes down to when we about to get ready to go out here in a few to get ready to go do this Mountain Dew challenge.
Yeah.
We'll have that for you.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so now switching gears. It is time for our preview for tonight's game.
Yay!
Yeah. We got the Indiana Pacers and the Philadelphia 76ers. That is a 6 o'clock tip-off. That's going to be downtown Indianapolis at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. It will be broadcast on Fox Sports Indiana.
And for Philadelphia, it's going to be Comcast Sportsnet's Philadelphia.
All right.
97.5, the Fanatic for Philadelphia, and 270 Fan Radio for Indiana.
And also 93.5 FM for Indiana, too. So we got two of them. So it's very interesting.
Very good. Very good. Didn't know that.
Oh, and also to note, I know a lot of people maybe people that attend the game. Inside Bankers Life Fieldhouse, the broadcast can be also heard on 1080 instead of 1070.
Oh, okay. Good. Very good. Very good.
All right. With that being said, for the Pacers, 76ers, Pacers got their work cut out for them. They moved down the seed after that loss that they just got handed to the Denver Nuggets. We took a look at the stats on that briefly earlier in the show. Now it is time for them to actually push forward and actually get some wins collected here. And by this looking, it just don't look good for the Pacers right now. The last meeting was November 11th, 2016. And, of course, tonight is the last matchup between these two teams. The Pacers and the 76ers had went into overtime. And the Sixers prevailed with a 109 to 105 win. Paul George had a team high 26 points and 8 rebounds for the Pacers in that loss. Monte Ellis coming off the bench for the first time as the member of the Pacers. He added 19 points, 6 boards, and 5 assists. Then Sixers at the time, Joel Embiid had 25 points for the Sixers. Then the go-ahead 3-point play with 55.1 seconds left in overtime. Ersan Ilyasova and Nick Stockings each chipped in 14 points off the bench for the 76ers. And a couple of things to note, the Pacers have won their last 6 games against Philadelphia at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. The last 76ers win in Indiana came on April 7th, 2013. Yeah, you're not going to believe this one. But, of course, we talked about this when they
when they played Toronto last weekend, officially Sunday. Pacers are 7-1 on the season when playing on a Sunday. The Blue and Gold were unbeaten on that day the week before last Sunday in Toronto where they lost. With 4 blocks against Denver, second-year center Miles Turner has now 151 on the season. It is the 16th time in franchise history that a player has tallied 150 or more blocks this season. There is your new Roy Hibbert, period.
Yep, agreed.
Yep. All right, Dan. Oh, sorry, hang on. A couple more things. Injuries to report. Glenn Robinson III, he is out with a sore left calf. And for the 76ers, Jared Bayless, Joel Embiid, and Ben Simmons. Oh, and Tiago Splitter. They are all out for tonight's game. Jared Bayless has a left wrist injury. Joel Embiid, I thought he got traded. Or what's that?
I have no idea.
I thought one of those cats got traded. I can't remember which one it was. But anyway, he's out with a left knee injury. Ben Simmons, of course, he's been out. He's been ruled out for a few months now with a fracture of his right foot. And Tiago Splitter is out with the right calf strain. And the starting lineup, projected starting lineups for the night, for Sixers, T.J. McConnell and Timothy. Is the 3. Dario Saric is the 4, and Jahlil Okafor is the 5. For the Pacers, Jeff Teague and Paul George is the 1 and 2. C.J. Miles is the 3. Thaddeus Young and Miles Turner is your 4 and 5. All right, Darren. Now it's your 4 with the stats.
I'm just going to make this very brief because there's not a whole lot that the Pacers need to do to win this game. There are just 2 things the Pacers need to do to win this game tonight. And the first thing they need to do is be able to keep Philadelphia off the boards. They average 9 offensive rebounds a game. They need to keep them off the offensive rebounds and prevent getting second chance points. And then the second thing that the Pacers must do in order for them to win is the Pacers must contain their turnovers in this game.
Yeah.
They want to win this game. They must contain their turnovers and not turn over the ball and be able to score. Them are the 2 things that the Pacers need to do to win this game tonight. That's all I have.
Yeah, there you have it. 6 o'clock tip-off tonight, Bankers Life Fieldhouse. Now that we looked at the stats, analysis for the game, who you got in this game?
Pacers.
Word. I agree. I got Pacers too. Not much to be said about that.
Yeah.
Then your preview analysis and predictions for tonight's game.
You're squinting.
For all the obvious reasons. All right.
That's the obvious reason right there. Your obvious reason to get glasses.
Yeah. All right, we're going to go ahead and jump ahead real quick. We're going to take a look at some quick headlines from the NBA, NFL, and MLB. Darren, pull up the MLB. I'm having a hard time with that site today.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, going to the NBA. Gordon Hayward, he got injured during the Jazz's loss to the Clippers. Joakim Noah is suspended 20 games for violating drug policy. And, of course, the other night, Phoenix Suns' Devin Booker made history with 70 points at just 20 years old. And, of course, we already talked about Joel Embiid. And also, we talked about this also. The Lakers has honored Shaquille O'Neal with that big old statue right in front of Staples Center.
Yeah, we got the video. I posted out the video via NBA TV. I believe it was. I posted it out there on the Double Take Sports Talk fan page of Facebook.
You can look at,
or you can look at
that. You can look at it at our fan page, Double Take Sports Talk at the Watch Brothers, or you can visit NBA.com for that. Moving on to the NFL. Wow. Moving on to the NFL, one of the things to note, sad news for the Matthews family, Clay Matthews Sr. has passed away at the age of 88. That was Clay Matthews Jr. and Bruce Matthews' father. Packers more familiarizing with Clay Matthews. So let's just keep them in our hearts, minds, thoughts, and prayers.
Mm-hmm.
Adrian Peterson makes a Twitter statement and says, I'm in no rush to find a new team. I agree with you. Take your time.
Mm-hmm.
You've already got, a little over 10 years under your belt? Take your time.
I don't blame him. I'm with him.
The NFC executives believes that Colin Kaepernick should already be signed to an NFL team.
I'm not going into that.
I'm not
going into it.
I'm not in it. I'm not doing it. Carolina Panthers will pick up Kelvin Benjamin's option to play with the Panthers this season. And I think Jonathan Stewart gets a contract distinction also with the Panthers. Okay, that's all I got for the NFL statement there.
There's absolutely nothing.
Hang on. And the coach also cut Arthur Jones. Go ahead.
There's nothing on MLB. Just pretty much today's games: Cubs, Cardinals. For the Cubs, they are playing the Cincinnati Reds. Their game time is 4:05, and then for the St. Louis Cardinals, they are playing against the Miami Marlins. Their game time is at 1:05.
All right. Give me your headlines on NBA, NFL, and MLB. All right, Darren, final thoughts? You got anything?
I'm just tired of everybody talking about Colin Kaepernick talking about that he did a peaceful protest, but he should have been signed to a team. Again, I'm not going to go into it. Maybe for the next show I will, but I'm getting sick of it. That's my final thought.
Yeah, I agree with that also. My final thought is that in the near future, I happened to read an article in the California news. I happened to see that a man was stranded. He had ran out of gas, I think, on the highway. And a black truck comes up to him, says, come on, I'll give you a ride, to get you some gas and stuff like that. The man didn't know who it was. I knew who it was right off the bat. Gets to the gas station, they do their thing, get some gas and stuff like that, and go by his way. And they got to talk about what this person wanted to be after they had, retired from the job, and that is be a pastor, because of his faith in God and his Christianity. Strong belief. So by the time he did all that, he had finally realized who it was. Derek Carr. So keep that in mind. Once he retires, Pastor Carr.
Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Straight up. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Yes. All right.
I read that. I had read that. I was like, I meant to share it on the last few ones, but I didn't get a chance to do it. So I went ahead.
Word. Right on.
All right. Anything else? We go ahead and wrap this up.
Let's wrap it up.
Right.
We got Mountain Dew to do. Let's roll.
We got Mountain Dew. Let's roll. All right, that is another edition of Double Take Sports Talk. If you like what you see, just give the video a thumbs up. How you feel about today's show, you can just comment on the comment section below. As usual, we're here. Just go ahead and just throw it out there. Just let us know. But until then, I'm Darrell. Darrell's on the opposite side.
Kapow!
Yeah. All right, catch up with us on another episode of Double Take Sports Talk. Until then,
ciao.
Double Take Sports Talk here with me, Darrell Watts. As many of you know, me and Darren enjoy talking sports and giving out stats, but we also enjoy entertaining while doing it. So with that being said, You can check us out on the social media side and get more involved in our podcast. We're on Twitter at DTST2414, or you like us on Facebook, Double Take Sports Talk page at The Watch Brothers. We're also on YouTube. Like, share, do what you got to do with that. Once again, we don't mind. Also, we are finally back on the podcast app for audio-only purposes for those who enjoy audio-only of our podcast. We're also on the blog, feature critical thinking and analysis, and you can check that out at doubleTakeSportsTalk.blogspot.com. Thanks again.